Planning a trip to Europe in 2025? You might be in for a surprise because Europe's border system is about to change forever. From biometric scans to mandatory pre-travel authorizations, 8 new entry rules for Europe take effect October 2025. ETIAS, EES, and UK ETA Explained. And no, this isn't just a small policy update. Passport stamps are disappearing, approvals will be required before you even board a flight, and the UK has its own rules too. If you don't prepare, you could literally be denied boarding. Let's break it all down clearly and simply. 8. Europe is installing thousands of face scan kiosks, and you'll be using one. Worried about long airport lines once biometric scanning begins? Europe has already planned for that. To support the entry-exit system EES rollout, the EU is deploying thousands of self-service biometric kiosks across airports, train stations, and ferry ports, essentially turning border control into a self-check-in experience. Here's how it works. Instead of waiting for a border officer, travelers will walk up to a kiosk, scan their passport, take a photo, and provide fingerprints, all in about 2 to 4 minutes during their first ever registration. After that, future entries will take under 30 seconds, just a passport scan and an instant biometric match. These kiosks are already being live tested across major hubs, including Paris, Amsterdam, Frankfurt, and Milan. The goal is simple: avoid chaotic bottlenecks once EES becomes mandatory. This system doesn't eliminate border officers, it automates the first step, letting humans step in only when needed. Europe is betting big on airport speed and automation, and your face and fingerprints are now the key to that future. 7. The UK now wants you to apply before arrival, even if you never needed a visa. It's not just Europe tightening things. The United Kingdom has launched its own digital entry system called Electronic Travel Authorization, ETA. And here's the big update. It even applies to travelers who were previously visa exempt, including citizens from the EU, US, Canada, Australia, Japan, and more. Just like the US, ESTA, or Europe's upcoming ETIAS, the UK ETA must be applied for online before you travel. Once approved, it's valid for 2 years or until your passport expires, whichever comes first, and it can be used for multiple trips. The ETA's main purpose is to pre-screen travelers before they even board a plane, checking security, immigration, and criminal databases in advance. This move puts the UK in full alignment with modern digital border systems now being deployed worldwide. In short, even if you never needed a visa to enter the UK before, you will now need permission first. And just so you know, this isn't free. The UK ETA costs about $20 per person. So if a family of 4 is flying to London, that's roughly $80 for just permission to board the plane before you even pay for flights, hotels, or anything else. The age of just showing up with your passport is ending. Every major country is moving to pre-authorization before departure. 6. Not all of Europe is joining. Ireland and Cyprus are staying old school. Here's a twist most travelers miss. Ireland and Cyprus are not part of the Schengen zone. And that means they're completely excluded from both the EES biometric system and the upcoming ETIAS travel authorization. So while most of Europe is going full digital, scanning faces, fingerprints, and authorizing travelers before takeoff, Ireland and Cyprus will still stamp your passport the traditional way. No biometric registration, no ETIAS form before flying. And here's where it matters. Traveling from Ireland into France, Germany, Italy, or any other Schengen country, you will still face full border control, just like flying from outside Europe. There's no free movement between Ireland and the Schengen zone. This exclusion isn't temporary, unless Ireland or Cyprus formally apply to join Schengen, which is still a long-term political discussion. So remember this, Europe's digital border revolution doesn't include every EU country. Ireland and Cyprus are the last places where the passport stamp still lives on, for now. 5. First EES, then ETIAS. Europe is adding a second gate before you even fly. If you think the new biometric border system, EES, is the final hurdle, think again. Europe is adding another layer of pre-screening next. Once the EES is fully active across all Schengen borders, expected by April 2026, the ETIAS travel authorization will launch roughly 6 months later, most likely late 2026. ETIAS isn't a visa, but it acts like a digital security clearance. It will apply to travelers from visa-exempt countries who will now need to apply online before boarding a flight to Europe. While the EES verifies you at the border, ETIAS pre-checks you before you even leave your country, screening your data against security, criminal, and terrorism databases. Think US ESTA, but for Europe. Both systems are designed to work together. EES confirms entry and exit. ETIAS filters who is allowed to come in the first place. In simple terms, Europe is moving from restrictive border checks to proactive intelligence-based screening. The era of just show up with a passport is officially ending. 4. Europe is not extending your stay. The 90-day rule still stands. A lot of travelers are wondering, with all these new systems coming in, is Europe finally extending the 90-day stay limit? The answer is a firm no. Nothing is changing there. Under the Schengen rules, non-EU travelers, including those from the US, UK, Canada, Australia, Japan, and more, are still limited to a maximum of 90 days within any 180-day period. That rule remains untouched. What is changing is how strictly it will be enforced. With the new entry-exit system, EES, every entry and exit is digitally logged in real time. That means no more manual passport checks, no more miscalculations, and definitely no more slipping under the radar. If you overstay even a single day, the system will automatically flag you before you even reach the exit gate. Penalties could include fines, entry bans, and future visa denials. So yes, you still get 90 days, but now Europe is counting every hour with digital precision. 3. Europe won't switch overnight. The new border system rolls out in phases. If you're traveling to Europe right after October 2025, don't be surprised if one airport scans your face while the other one still stamps your passport. That's because the entry-exit system, EES, won't go fully live everywhere at once. It's being rolled out gradually until April 10, 2026. The EU has confirmed a 6-month transition window during which different borders will activate the system at different times. Airports, land crossings, and seaports need to upgrade infrastructure, install biometric kiosks, and train border officers. And doing all of that simultaneously across 29 countries could cause a massive amount of chaos and airport delays. So for a while, travelers may experience a mix of old and new procedures. One border may manually stamp your passport, while another could require fingerprint and facial scans. This staggered rollout is intentional. It's Europe's way of avoiding total meltdown on day one. By April 2026, however, the old system will be gone and every Schengen border will be fully digital. 2. One scan, 3 years of fast entry. How Europe will remember your face. The next time you fly into Europe after October 12, 2025, your identity won't be checked. It will be captured and remembered. Under the entry-exit system, EES, every non-EU traveler will be required to submit digital fingerprints and a facial image during their first arrival. This biometric data is then securely stored for up to 3 years. But here's the game-changing part. You only do this once. On all future trips, there's no fingerprinting, no extra scanning, no stamping. You simply scan your passport and the system will instantly match your face and data against the stored biometric profile, usually in under 3 seconds. Fully automated, zero conversation. This means border queues will get faster and identity fraud becomes almost impossible. Biometric verification ensures seamless entry, as if Europe already knows you. So yes, Europe is about to become a face-recognizing border. The first visit feels like registration. Every visit after feels like VIP access. 1. Europe just killed the passport stamp, and it's not coming back. If you love flipping through your passport and counting those European entry stamps, bad news. Schengen countries are officially phasing out physical stamping forever. Replacing it is a smarter, fully automated digital log system under the new entry-exit system, EES. From late 2025 onward, every time a non-EU traveler enters or exits the Schengen zone, the system will instantly record your passport data, entry point, exit time, and travel history into a secure EU database. No human stamping, no manual checking. Border officers will see your exact number of days spent in Europe, making overstay tracking 100% automatic and foolproof. This upgrade isn't just about convenience, it's about precision and security. No more faded ink stamps, miscalculations, or "I thought I still had days left" excuses. The system gives border guards real-time visibility of every traveler's lawful stay. The iconic passport stamp is officially ending its era. Europe is going fully digital, and this time there's no stamp to prove you were there. Which of these changes surprised you the most? The end of passport stamps, or the fact that you'll soon be pre-approved before even flying? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you've already experienced biometric kiosks or the UK ETA system, we want to hear your story. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon, because we're breaking down every new travel system, ETIAS, EES, UK ETA, airport automation, all of it, so your next trip to Europe is smooth, stress-free, and approved before takeoff.